I don't have children. I have a little puppy. Well, she's 13. Oh, but we don't talk about age. She's
Don't tell her you told her age, because now she's pegged.
Well, I always call her puppy on purpose, and she is like, everyone thinks she's a puppy too. So there you go. But I can't even tell you how deeply I love this animal. I always say she's like my heart with fur on it. I just put all of my maternal everything, and she's just, I could go on and on. But what I'm getting at is, unfortunately, and maybe you could tell me what the professional term for this is, because I know there is one. Sometimes, and I know parents feel like this with their children. The love is so overwhelming in my heart. I feel like my heart's going to burst, and that's kind of when you cry and stuff, because you tears of happiness. But then I go right to, oh my God, but she's going to die. And probably, within the next 10 years, let's just say that's pretty practical. And oh my God, how am I going to function? So I immediately check it, that love and that joy and that what you call an exalted emotion gets checked and sabotaged in myself from fully feeling it, because my brain goes to the, oh crap, but what about when she's gone? So help me with that.
Well, yeah, that's an attachment issue that it's very, very important. That love then after a while becomes need. So you have to spread out your love. Very important. Because if you don't, then whether it's one person or whatever, you might want to ask yourself, and I'm saying it for the audience, because we all do this, and you're doing it with a dog, but okay, what is it that this person provides, or this thing or this animal provides for me? And you're going to find that it's either or three: belongingness, a sense of joy, and companionship. All right, those things are really important, but we disown that and we put it on the other person or the dog or whatever. We think that they're giving us that rather than we owning it ourselves. So one of the things you can do is when you're alone, belongingness, what is the terrain for belongingness? You know that we don't change behavior, we change terrains. The terrain for belongingness is permission to be where you are. So let's say you go take yourself out to dinner and you're there by yourself. Belongingness is not being with a dog or somebody else. I give myself permission to be here and embody that. That's belongingness. Joy, you're not with your dog or not with your partner or whatever. How do I create self-significance in what I'm doing? That creates joy. And companionship, if I'm not with that person or that animal or whatever, what kind of relationship do I have with myself when I'm alone? And how do I enhance that? And then the love will become something that's one thing the centenarians do. They know how to mourn without dying with their dead. And they know how not to get sick with unrequited love.
I love that. I've never heard it all explained that way. That is tremendous.